Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome back. After all this time, guys, a lot going on, I must say. And I just want to say we're glad to be back. We don't know who shut down the system. All I know is I didn't get paid for a week, so I'm ticked. But anyway, we're starting off with Clifford Welch here. We're going to continue whoever shut down. I'll explain the system shutdown a little bit later in this episode. But I'm wondering what Clifford's going to say, because this was he's not going to talk about the system shutdown actually. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clifford Welch, and I am the general manager of CTL. And welcome to Clifford's State of the Union. Now, I just want to first of all start off by saying this. I have a message for WTF and FLH. You cannot duplicate what we have done. I have changed CTL. I went to CTL and I changed it from the ground up. It is groundbreaking. It is better than ever. And your garbage shows don't even know what they're supposed to be. Okay? And you look at WTF. Let's start off with WTF. So, Harambe wants to go to FLH. Darkness Juggalo and Dial Tone, the great tag team of Pizza Party, wants to come here because they just can't take it over there. Because that show does not know what it is. And that's part of what the show's about. Not knowing what it is. Those belts are not significant as our belts. And then you got all these groups on there. You got Tony Ness, who wants to be somebody. You got the Ironclad. And, of course, one of their members, he wears that shirt, CTL will burn. My response to him is, when there's ice water in hell, that's when CTL will burn, okay? That's my response to you. So you got the Ironclad beating up Bo Dallas. That's what they did this week. They beat up Bo Dallas. And then you got management, which is horrible how they treat their employees. You got Christopher and Gallagher and Tony Ness and the rest of those cruiserweights, by the way, who nobody cares about, running this show. And they're going to say that they're better than CTL? You're not significant. Your storylines are not consistent at all. That's what you need to understand. And then on FLH, we're sitting there trying to figure out who's Melissa's daddy. Who's Melissa's daddy? And I'm like, who cares? Who cares who Melissa's daddy is? She was my ex-wife, if you guys didn't know. She for a while there, she was going back between me and Macau and I. She would go to him, then she would go to me. Not be happy with him, and then go back to me. And then I got done with it. And I don't care who her dad is. And let me just say, when she left me the last time for Macau, I got her back. Because let's just say I got to know who her mother was. Let's just say that. So, WTF, FLH, FLH is still warped from the Warlord saga. I left that behind. That is an unwinnable battle. I'm tired of letting people in my company who will kill me. They lost two great men at FLH because they could not get the job done. WTF, it's just a bunch of clowns down there. So, what we're doing on CTL is we're creating the greatest brand of all time. And I want to go ahead and say this. Unsubscribe and die. Well, they want to attack Brandon Styles. They want to attack Mark Wildhawk. Guess what? You've been suspended for 2 episodes. So, I'll let you guys come back when you all mature a bit, and when the pay-per-view comes around. I've suspended every single member of Unsubscribe and Die for 2 episodes, including you, Twig. Now, anyway, I am here to send a message to WTF and FLH. You will not be greater than us. You are not greater than us. It's nothing, and then you got this clown weather girl running FLH as well. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's been fired from news stations. You think she's going to run a wrestling ring? Oh, yeah, I got dirt on her, too. So you all come at me. You all come at me, and I'll put you all in your place. Well, Clifford Welch had a lot to say there. He's firing shots already on WTF. He fired a shot at Mad Melissa on FLH and management on WTF. You name it, he said it. I mean, this is craziness. And we are about to hear from the CTL champion himself, the one, the only, Mr. Brandon Styles, who has to be fed up. He has to be fed up with how management has been going around here. And he's also probably fed up with the fact that he keeps on getting beat up. And members of Unsubscribe and Die, the Stock Boys, you name it, they have tried to beat up Brandon. I've never seen a guy get beat up so much in my life. It's pretty sad. And to his defense, he's getting cheap shotted. He's getting double teamed, whatever it may be. It's absolutely ridiculous. But he is celebrating because he is still your CTL champion. Congratulations with his victory. But he has a big mountain ahead of him when he has to deal with Mr. Live and Lethal Vortex. So that's going to be very interesting. By the way, they will face in our match of the week. We're about to hear from Brandon. Clifford, I don't care about your speech. I've made it vocal that I haven't trusted you since day one, and I still don't trust you. And a 2-episode suspension isn't going to cut it. I want a piece of them. I am sick. It's like every week on this channel, the episode's called Who's Gonna Beat Up Brandon Styles Next? I'm sick of people attacking me after my matches. Whether it be that bear, whether it be the ex-patient, whoever it may be. I'm sick of it. I want my hands on them. And I got a tag team called Game Over with Crimson, Jay, and also I have not only them, but DTMD now wants a piece of Unsubscribe and Die. So I'm telling you what, I want a match with them. I don't care if it's tonight. I don't care if it's the next episode, but I want a match with Unsubscribe and Die. I'm sick of the suspensions. It's the fists that are going to get the work done around here, not the paperwork. Okay? So please give me a match with me and Game Over versus Unsubscribe and Die. Please. You want me to give you a match. Who do you think I am? WTF? I don't give stuff away. I don't give Money in the Bank contracts away. I don't give title shots away. You earn them here. And there's somebody else that wanted me to give him a shot at Unsubscribe and Die as well. And he has a tag team that wants to go up against them as well. So, how about this? How about we set a match for our main event tonight? You, Crimson, Jay, and Don't Touch My Donato versus Mark Wildhawk and the Stock Boys. The winner goes to the pay-per-view and faces Unsubscribe and Die. What do you say about that? I think that's a great idea. I think that's what we're going to set for our main event tonight. And by the way, the whole thing about you not trusting me, that's a good look. That's a good perception, what you have. Because you shouldn't trust me, Brandon. Because I'm on to the next champion after you. I'm all about success. And if you're not successful on here, then I don't even notice you. And that's how I am. That's honestly how I am. You should not trust me. Congratulations for noticing that. So it looks like you have it there, guys. And so tonight we're going to kick it off with match of the week. Mr. Live versus Lethal here. It's going to be a good matchup. There's no doubt about it. I want to remind you guys that we are on a new editing software. We're basically new processor, new everything. There has been big changes to the channel, if you guys aren't aware, and a kick out there by Lethal. And this will be a Iron Man match between your two #1 contenders for the belt, Brandon Styles' belt. And guys, we had a shutdown where we couldn't do any episodes for over a week, a little over a week, and we apologize for that. We are suspecting that perhaps somebody is a culprit behind this. Somebody was at Macau. Somebody wanted to get at Macau. And we are still doing our investigations. Clifford didn't bring it up tonight. But probably in the next CTL he will. He had some things to get off of his chest about the WTF brand, and had a shot towards Mad Melissa there as well, guys. And I gotta tell you guys, we're still getting a lot used to this. So if you guys have any suggestions of stuff we should change about this, if you guys notice, we didn't have. Usually we like to give you a little preview of the match before we have it. There was some audio music trying to get a copyright in there, so we had to take that down. But on the next CTL, we will bring that back because we like the transitioning on CTL when we do that. And let's see what Lethal can do here. He didn't go for nothing there. So it's him versus Mr. Live. We have some big matches tonight as well. We have, of course, that main event with Game Over versus Mark Wildhawk and the Stock Boys. The winner will face Unsubscribe and Die at the pay-per-view, which will be not this episode, but not next episode, but the one after. These two right here are going to be in a triple threat with Brandon Styles. The winner of that, the winner of that match, of course, will be your CTL champion. So you got Lethal and you got Mr. Live there. And and a kick out there by Mr. Live. Good kick out. And so far, so good with these guys. There's no doubt about it. The talent is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And look at Lethal. Oh, man. What an RKO on Mr. Live there. And oh, Mr. Live with a nice move there. And he's going to go for the pin here. And a kick out there by Mr. Live. So, what a great matchup. What an absolute great matchup we're having here tonight. And this is the matches that we look for. Match of the week. Clifford does first match every week. We have match of the week. And, of course, what a more wonderful way than to have Lethal and Mr. Live at it. Since they're both the number one contenders, we're going to see who is the superior number one. And the original idea was to have Lethal and Mr. Live, the winner of this match, face Brandon Styles one-on-one. But Brandon Styles won his first championship match, so we got to make it a little bit more challenging. You always are supposed to be put in a triple threat match. However, that triple threat match will be elimination. So that is some good news for Brandon. No lucky pin, no lucky submission will dictate the fate of the champion. And here we go. And a kick out again by Lethal. What a nice move there. And here comes another pin. And again, another kick out. So Lethal is on a kick out spree. And Lethal with a drop kick. What a nice drop kick there by Lethal. And of course tonight we will have an 8-man battle royal. It's going to determine a number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. So that's what it's going to determine tonight. So Mark, if you're watching, the winner of next match will face you for the Intercontinental title at the pay-per-view. So we are stepping our game up. Clifford has noticed the setback from this week without episodes, week without commentary. Like I said, somebody's behind it. We're looking for a culprit. If anyone knows, make sure to put your suggestions down in the live chat of who is behind this. A lot of people are pointing, of course, at the Warlords. They are the number one suspect, according to everyone. I think it's too obvious. It's definitely not them, at least in my opinion. Everyone's blaming Jeff as usual, which who could blame them for blaming Jeff? But Jeff's in a prison cell. He's not doing anything. The question is, was this retaliation by the Warlords for what happened to Jeff? So are they retaliating is the big question. It's the biggest concern right now on the channel. If they're going to come back, they're going to come back like like they have never came back before. So a lot of people are scared. A lot of people are scared of what's going on. But like I said, I think this is a little bit more complicated than it seems to me. So we'll see. And Mr. Live, a kick out there by Lethal. And our main event's going to be off the chain. You got Game Over and DTMD versus Mark Wildhawk and the Stock Boys. If you guys didn't watch last week's episode, a little bit of a spoiler alert. And a kick out there by Lethal. And Mr. Live cannot get a pin to save his life. It's killing him. It's driving him nuts. And yes, I'm a little stopped up, so I may sound a little bit different. I couldn't buy allergy medicine because I was off from work from a week because of this. Unfortunately. Mike was at work, of course, but Ken Chrysler didn't get to go to work. And Mike couldn't even lend me some money. You know, I got a kid to feed. But anyway, Lethal going after Mr. Live. But like I was saying, we got a great main event. Spoilers for last week. Mark Wildhawk was attacked by Unsubscribe and Die. He tried to join them. They rejected him. And when they rejected him, he started throwing fists because he knew once he got the rejection that he was in deep, deep trouble. And he was correct. And, of course, Code Diesel took him down. But also the Stock Boys attacked by Unsubscribe and Die at the pay-per-view. So they want their hands on Unsubscribe and Die. And, of course, they have a history with Brandon and DTMD. So we'll see if there's a resolution to this history tonight. Both teams want it more than ever, and both teams are qualified to be in this main event. And there will not be a lot of subscribers in this episode. We have, of course, this episode, we've been trying to put it out for quite some time, but unfortunately we couldn't. And look at Lethal there, still 0-0 with less than 7 minutes left on the clock. And Mr. Live again trying to get this pin. He has had trouble all night long, and finally he gets a point. So Mr. Live with the first point for the night. And this is not about who's going to face who. This is a big momentum booster going into the Brandon Styles match. Brandon Styles, of course, has his concentration on Unsubscribe and Die, and tonight on Mark Wildhawk and the Stock Boys. So the question is this. Is he going to be ready for this triple threat match? Because he's so focused on tonight's match. The question is, will he defeat our opponents tonight? If he defeats the opponents tonight, then he'll be in good shape when facing off with this triple threat match. However, if he wins tonight, he's going to be in 2 matches come the pay-per-view. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what he wants to do, but we'll see. He's got to win this match tonight is the big question. Can he pull it off? Because the Stock Boys, they're tough, man. Crimson and Jay and DTMD, they're tough too, though. And Mark Wildhawk, I don't know about his toughness, but it is what it is. And Lethal, he could come through tonight. He almost took down, he did punch Old Twig last week, so we'll see. And here comes Lethal. And look here, Lethal. Oh, I love that move. It's one of my favorite wrestling moves. Originated by Randy Orton. However, this show is better than WWE, so hate to break it to you, Randy. And a spinal buster there. And Mr. Live once again going for a pin. And Lethal cannot get enough of Mr. Live. Mr. Live's been all over him, but Mr. Live's only got 1 point. Lethal's resiliency has been unreal tonight. And there's no doubt about it. No question about it. And look at this. Oh, man. And Lethal going for a big move here. I mean, Mr. Live. I got him confused. Sorry. And look at Mr. Live. he's eating the clock. He's got his point. He doesn't need another one, but let's see if he can get another one here. I doubt it. That was not an effective move enough to get that point. So, and look at Mr. Live here. Oh, nice reversal there by Lethal. Lethal could make a comeback. We'll see. He's still got some minutes left on the clock. And here he goes with a pin right here. Let's see if he can get one. And a kick out there by Mr. Live. All Mr. Live needs to do is basically eat the clock up. Eat the clock up as much as he can in this matchup. And look at this. Oh, man. Oh, a spear by Mr. Live. What a nice reversal followed by a spear. What a great move there by Mr. Live. And, oh, man. Oh, and here comes Mr. Live again. He's got number 2. He's got number 2, so he's in good shape with a little over 3 minutes left in this matchup. And Mr. Live's got to be very excited about this. Guys, if you want to know what editing software we're using, it is called DaVinci. If you guys want to download it, it's free. And it's not, it's not illegal or nothing like that. It's free software. And like I said, there's even a better version of DaVinci that is costly. But, we got to give credit where credit's due. This is probably one of the best things we have used in a while, and the channel is coming back. I'm telling you guys. Of course, we got a new processor, new PC going on. Of course, this was shot in 720 this time, but we may up it up to 1080. We may up it up to 1080 here. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. We worked really hard on this, and we're glad we're finally getting it out to you. And a kick out there by Mr. Live. Oh, man. And Lethal is running out of time. He's down 2-0 in this matchup. And, oh, man, an RKO. Can he get 1 point here? He needs 1 point. And another kick out. Oh, man. And now Mr. Live returning the resiliency favor to Lethal. And, wow, what a matchup here we have going on. And look at too much weight there. Mr. Live is definitely, spine buster for Mr. Live. Oh, man. He has been dominating this matchup 2-0. Can he make it 3 is the question. If he does, I think he seals the deal there. 3-0. As Mr. Live's going to get a boost of momentum. This could be a flawless victory if Lethal's not careful. I don't think Lethal's going to win this. Mr. Live looking really good. Really impressive tonight. And he's got a match with Brandon. He's going to need to look as impressive as he can. Lethal as well. This is not over for Lethal. It does not look like he is going to win this match, but he's still got a little ways to go with Brandon. And a kick out there. Oh, my screen went dead there for a second. So I didn't know what happened there. It just went black. I was like, oh my goodness. Not again. So, yeah, you got to move your mouse every once in a while, maybe. But, look here. Oh, man, Mr. Live going for the pin here. And a kick out. Lethal's still not giving up, even though, Mr. Live has dominated this fight. There's no doubt about it. I believe it's a flawless victory. Mr. Live once again connects, but I don't think he's going to get to 3. But still a very impressive performance. Like I said, it's not over for Lethal. He can come in and get Brandon Styles to knock off Mr. Live, or Mr. Live may not have a good night. And then he could win it. A triple threat, it could be anybody wins that matchup. But like I said, it is elimination. Wow, what a performance tonight by Mr. Live. No doubt about it. Incredible performance. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our 8-man battle royal. So like I said earlier, and I want to make this, usually we like to transition, showing you who's in the match, getting you a little bit hyped. But unfortunately, some music got involved. The settings weren't turned on or whatever. It's always some copyright. They're always trying to get us. They're always trying to get us on this channel. And so this is 8-man battle royal, intercontinental title, #1 contender. So Mark, if you're watching, the winner will face you at the pay-per-view. And we got a lot of great talent in here. Of course, Mr. Ace is, we got Sean, we got Gallo, we got Ryan Red, Master Ghetto, and this is an elimination match. Justice Dragon, who else? Domino. We got all kinds of people in this matchup. A lot of great talent in this match. And we're going to see how it goes. That's all I got to say. We're going to see how it goes. Who else do we have? I missed somebody. Mr. Aces. Oh, Austin Demon Hunter. Or what? I forget his name. I can't really read it from here. I'm sitting a little bit far back from my screen. But anyway, we got a great matchup here. We got a very great matchup. The winner will be the #1 contender here. So, we got some former champions in here. Of course, Justice Dragon has held that tag title before. And we're about to see who wins. It is an elimination match, so it's going to start off pretty slow. So, guys, we will also have women on CTL tonight. Yes, hell did not freeze over. You heard it right. There will be women on CTL tonight. Clifford is making sure that the women get more shots since FLH is really going to strategize with women wrestling as well. Of course, WTF needs to find its way. It has been ranked the lowest brand of the three, with I believe, only a 20-some% approval rating. CTL had about 76%, and FLH had a 94% approval rating, according to statistics. However, I will say this, CTL and WTF, there may be a little bit of bias in those votes, so just keep that in mind. Because some people on WTF can't stand CTL, and some people on CTL can't stand WTF, so there may have been a little bit of bias. That's why FLH may be ranked the highest, because there's less bias with them. Of course, Clifford has fired shots tonight at FLH at his ex-wife, Mad Melissa. So, this match getting a little bit slow pokey, but that's what you expect from our 2K. But it's faster than usual, I will say that. Look at this, Sean with a big slam there, man. Still no eliminations yet. These guys are definitely deserving to be in this match with no eliminations yet, but could we get one here? Gallo kicks out. Nice job there by Gallo. And referee's not clear of what he's doing. And a kick out there by Master Ghetto. And look at Sean. Oh man, lays Gallo out there. And definitely got some good matchups here. Master Ghetto and Justice Dragon having a battle and a half. And Sean with the DDT. Justice Dragon about to put his finisher on Master Ghetto. And Gallo. And what? What happened there? That didn't make sense. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Referee's delusional. That's probably what. And And a kick out there by Master Ghetto. And a kick out there by Ryan. So good job by both of those guys getting the kick out. Only one man can fight for that Intercontinental title, though. Who will it be? And here comes Master Ghetto. And a kick out there. Wow. Still no eliminations. And Sean's in trouble. And a kick out there. Man, nothing but kickouts. Another kick out apparently too. Look at Master Ghetto here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at all this strength. And a Gallo with a nice kick. And Ryan could be in trouble. And Ryan's been eliminated. So Ryan, the first one eliminated. I didn't see who did it. I think it was Demon King. I didn't see it. It's kind of like everyone was in the way. I couldn't see it. And Domino going for the pin on Mr. Aces. The referee, man, he is just... I mean, he got a break off from work, and I'm telling you, he's worse than ever. Sometimes when you have like a 3-day weekend or a vacation, it just doesn't turn out good. It just does not turn out good. So, and Domino. Oh man, this is not good. We are down to 7, and a submission locked in on Mr. Aces. Big elimination for Domino there. So Mr. Aces has kicked the bucket, and we could see another one here. And Justice Dragon's going to join him. So we're down to 5. Demon King with a nice elimination there. We are down to 5 officially. The winner will face Mark for the Intercontinental title. And Demon King. He gets another one. Master of Ghetto has been eliminated. We are down to 4 now. 4 people are left in this matchup. And Gallo. And look at Gallo cheating. His feet are on the rope, ref. They're on the rope. Of course, the ref's blind. And Domino going for a pin. Domino's been on fire as well. So we're going to see if he can. And Demon King Austin has been amazing in this matchup. And Sean and Gallo have been at it all match long. And I think Sean just wants to put the nail in the coffin here. Let's see if he can do it. And here we go. And a kick out again. Goodness. I know Sean's fed up with Gallo. He's got to be at this point. And a headbutt there. And Domino going for the pin on Demon King. Let's see if he can get him. And he got him. So Demon King, what a performance by him. He did get a couple eliminations there. But only one man can survive this match. And look at Gallo. And Domino gets out of it. And look at Sean. He's had enough of Gallo. Like I said, the whole match. And Gallo with the reversal again. And look at Sean go to work on Domino. Oh, man. And look here. Look at Sean. Oh, my goodness. He's got him. He finally got him. Sean finally got the thorn out of his side. Oh, man, I bet you he's happy about that. And look here, uh-oh. And both of these guys would be a wonderful competitor against Mark. Would definitely give him a challenge. All those guys would, but these two have really proved it in this match. I thought Demon King would actually get further because he did so well. And Sean with a punch to the face. On Domino, and Sean going for it all here. Oh, man. Connects. And he's going to go for the pin. Here comes the ref. And a kick out. What a match. And look at Sean. He's got another one. Oh, man. Levels Domino. He's going to go for the pin here. I think he's got it. And a kick out. Wow. Oh, man. That was close. Oh, my goodness. And Sean again. This has been a dogfight. And look at Domino. Ooh, nice move. One of these guys are in trouble. Uh-oh, Domino's got... Oh, man, he's got Sean in a submission. This is a deadly one. It worked on Mr. Aces. It'll work on Sean. Wow. What a performance, though, by Sean. But Domino wins. Domino will face Mark for the Intercontinental title, and that is a match I'm looking forward to. I mean, any of these guys would have made a good match, but Domino definitely worked. It's all... When it comes to 8-man battle royals, it's all about survival. Mr. Aces almost left. There was supposed to be no leaving the ring, and he almost left. But it's all about survival. Survival of the fittest. And it's also about luck. There is some luck in here because, I mean, you could get hit by 3 different people with a finisher, and that's not your fault. You know? It's not always your fault coming into this. So Domino wins the matchup. Big performance by Domino. And he's definitely going to face Mark. So that's going to be a good matchup. And uh-oh, here we go. We're starting off with our women's. And we're about to hear from Daphne. Who, by the way, guys, reminder, is your CTL women's champion. You haven't seen her all 2k20. But she's finally here. Of course, Iron Taylor's fully responsible for this hire. So I can't wait to see what Daphne's got to say.
I want to first off start by saying this. I stand with the Ironclad and the Iron Taylor before I stand with Clifford Welch. Clifford, the Iron Taylor, trained me. He got me signed to CTL. He made my dreams come true. We are great friends. And how dare you talk about him? How dare you talk about the Ironclad? And also I would like to say this. Candy Vega, at the pay-per-view, you will not touch this belt. You will not win this belt. So if you know what's good for you, you'll back off.
So we heard from Daphne there. And Daphne had a lot to say. And I would watch what I say in this brand. Because Ironclad is not management. Heck, Christopher's not management here. It's Clifford Welch. And you're saying that you don't stand with Clifford? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea on her part. But anyway. We're about to hear from Candy.
Candy, I figured you would come out here and look at your fellow champion. And after the pay-per-view, you'll be looking at me again as your champion. Because I am the greatest woman that CTL has to offer.
Oh, what? What in the world? What's going on here? Oh my goodness! Clifford Welch has struck! Oh my goodness! Did he just sign to CTL who I think he just signed to CTL? Oh man, this is gonna be good. Oh my goodness. This is why Clifford's a winner, guys. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. Unbelievable. And as much as I like Candy, the best option is not to charge Denitra. Just a little tip there for you. As much as I like Candy Vega, yeah, look here. Oh my goodness. And Denitra is definitely showing what she can do in this matchup. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where Daphne is. Oh man, and Denitra's got the steps. Clifford Welch is making a statement to the women. This is a genius, brilliant move by Welch. Genius. This is what CTL needs in the women's division. And of course, Denitra has always been mistreated by FLH because of her looks. And, oh my goodness, cracks Candy again in the skull with steel steps. This is pure ruthless aggression. I don't know about you, but I think we need to call the law. Yeah, that's right. Because Denitra has struck, and look here. Oh my goodness, Denitra with the takedown in a few minutes of Candy, knocking her out cold, and look at here. Oh man, lays out Daphne. Oh man, you think she was going to show her mercy? Think again. Oh my goodness, look at Denitra. Look at this, the power. Unreal. And Denitra, it's done. Wow. She has made a statement. There's no doubt about it. You call yourself a woman? You are a diva, Daphne. Candy, you're a diva. I'm a wrestler. That's what you all will call me. And you'll also refer to me as Denitra the Diva Slayer. Because what wrestling has become about is all of you men looking at all these skimpy dressed girls and wishing that they were your girlfriends. Well, guess what? I am here to actually wrestle. And I have been shamed. I have been made fun of how I look, that I don't fit that criteria of a diva. Well, I'm here to break divas' noses. I'm here to break divas' faces. I'm not all about that drama. I'm all about the gold. So you two, if you knew what was best for you, you would resign right now and hand me that title. Because the winner of the pay-per-view is going to be the one that loses and doesn't have to face me in the future days. I want you all to know that. I see how you run women's wrestling. Oh, look what she's wearing. Look how she looks. She's so beautiful. I don't care about that. I'm here to break faces. Okay, guys, so big night tonight, but this is going to be the last match of the night. And guys, it is going to be great. This is our main event. This is what I've been waiting for, but some big reveals tonight. Denitra signing with CTL. And Clifford striking again. Daphne, of course, wasn't happy about what he had to say earlier. And boy, did he make her pay. And now, it's going to be Candy Vega versus Daphne. But the winner may have to go one-on-one with Denitra. I don't know what's going to happen. But let's get to the main event. The Stock Boys have returned. And they will face DTMD, Brandon Styles, Jay Glenn, and Crimson as well. And to Crimson and Jay, we haven't updated your moves yet. This, like I said, this is one that we were supposed to put out a week ago. So we will be giving you your updates. Just keep on reminding us. But anyway, it's going to be a good match. But we'll see if Game Over can work together against these Stock Boys. Let me remind you who the Stock Boys are if you guys have not seen. They are angry retailers. They've had enough. They're fed up. They're tired of the mistreatment. They're tired of the low wage. So what do? They take it out on CTL. That's what they did. Because that made sense. Now, the old twig, I get it. He's a grumpy old man that probably gives them hell all the time. But that's different, you know. Brandon had nothing to do with this. He didn't go in retail stores and mess them up. What did he do to... I mean, what did DTMD do to deserve this? And, of course, Mark Wildhawk still showing off his victory about the Paul Weiss incident. If you guys don't know, he beat Paul Weiss, and he's got to share it to the whole world with his new shirt. Paul Weiss sucks. That's a very good sportsmanship, Mark. Very good sportsmanship. And so far, Mark's not doing too bad. And this is a lot is on the line here. Winner gets to go to the pay-per-view. And here comes Jack. So Jack's one of our retail guys. He's probably one of the toughest of the group. Him and Will are very... Andy's more of a high-flying type. And they're all strong, though, because they're stock. Stock lifts. They lift your furniture. They build your furniture. They put your TVs on display. That's all they do is build and lift. So, that makes them great competitors. And I'm surprised Clifford let them back on the show. But they definitely made an impact. They won't mess with Clifford Welch for a while. I can guarantee you that. And Brandon Styles versus Jack here. We'll see what happens here. And look at Jack. Oh, man, Jack with a big slam there. Oh, what a performance. And look at Andy. Now Andy's in. Facing off with Brandon Styles. And lots of surprises tonight. Clifford fired shots on both brands. He said that it's going to get better around here. He said Darkness Juggalo wants to come back to CTL. Dial Tone's going to join him if Darkness goes. Harambe, rumors that he wants to leave WTF because he wants to rejoin FLH. We don't know if that contract's going to go through, though. I bet you Christopher and Gallagher have to be really upset with the fact that people want to leave their show and come to CTL. So I don't know what's going to happen. I know the brand, we could have brand wars if we're not careful. I don't think FLH cares what CTL thinks for now. They've got other worries. One worry we're having is who shut off the system for a week. I mean, not only did it cost me, it cost the channel as well. The channel's revenue went down. The views went down. All because of this system shut down. And look at Brandon Styles here. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, what a nice move on Will. And look at Brandon again. Big move again. No eliminations yet. And uh-oh. I had to say it. And Brandon's going to go for one on Will. This will be big. And uh-oh. Will is done. He is game over. And we are down to 2 Stock Boys and Mark Wildhawk left. And Brandon. Ooh, nice punch there on Jack. And here comes Jay. I don't think they still fixed his ponytail. Give the man a haircut. Goodness. You cheapskate. Macau. The man needs his haircut. Clifford will get that haircut, I bet. Clifford gets stuff done. That's what I like about it. he is foolish at times. I will admit that. And this is not the position Jay wants to be in against these guys. And here comes Crimson. Oh, man, and a cheap shot on Jay from Jack. Jack cheap shotted Jay. Really good there with the Superman punch. Jay never even saw it coming. But Jay's still in it. And Crimson trying to... Look at Jack throwing Crimson. And Jack could be a problem here. Oh, man, nice move there by Crimson. And Crimson kick to the head on Jack. Nice move there. And oh, nice reversal there by Jack. Oh, wow. And Crimson with a reversal right back at him. Oh, man, this is a dogfight. These two are battling it out. And look at Jack here. Oh, man. The winner will go to the pay-per-view and face Unsubscribe and Die. I cannot wait for that. They have been suspended for their actions. And they will not be seen tonight. Clifford has enforced law and order. The question is, I mean, when they came into the building, they were escorted. They didn't expect it. Next week, will they follow rules is the question. They didn't expect to be escorted out this week, but now they know they're under a suspension. They're fully aware. And here comes DTMD. And look at Jack here. Oh no! Oh no! Goodness gracious, he just got in. And Jack's making things even. Oh, it's 3-3 now. And Crimson may have dodged a finisher. And Jack is telling Brandon to bring it on. Oh my goodness, this Stock Boys went nuts. Them Stock Boys gone crazy again. Oh man, and Jack's not taking nothing off of anyone. And look at this. Oh my goodness. And Jack, oh no. I have never seen nothing like this. Oh man, spears Brandon Styles. And now it's not looking good for Game Over. As the two original members of Game Over are the only two remaining. This Jack guy is nothing to play with, I'm telling you guys. And did Jay get the tag? I think he did. A nice move there by Jay. Getting the tag and getting a little cheap shot revenge back on Jack there. Especially after the way he did him. Dirty. And Jay, oh, misses big there. And look here. Oh, man, this is not good. Oh, man, what a move. Oh, my goodness. Definitely a big move there. And, oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. DDT off the top rope, and Jay gets right back up from it. Amazing. Jay with a nice kick there. And look at Jack. Oh, he snuck around Jay. What a nice move. And uh-oh, Mark and Jay. Oh, man. And Mark with a kick to the head. Oh, man. Jack sneaks around. Gives Jay some problems. Of course, Jay is highly respected of Mark Wildhawk. And it looks like the respect is not mutual tonight. And look at Mark. Oh, man. He needs this win. This would really help his career. He needs all the wins he can get. And uh-oh. Oh, nice counter there by Mark. Look there. Oh, what a nice move. Look at that. Oh, nice. Mark's got some moves tonight. I guess ever since he beat Paul Weiss, he got a little bit of confidence in himself. And uh-oh. Now they're playing Duck, Duck, Goose. I don't know. I was thinking of another name. Oh, and Mark eats the pole. Jay's wondering why he can't get a haircut, but Mark can. Get his mohawk fancy and dandy. Of course, that was one reason the old twig wouldn't let Mark Wildhawk in the group. He didn't like his haircut. And that's when lines were crossed. When Mark's haircut was mocked, that's when fists got drawn. And old twig got hit hard. Mark and Jay are having a battle and a half. And Mark throws Jay back in. And Jay, can he get the tag? And he does. And here comes Crimson. Oh, man, total botches there. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! No! And look here. Mark Wildhawk. This is a big finisher. And it will make it 3-1. This team is all over Game Over tonight. Look here. Here comes a big elimination. Wow. And the referee didn't count it. What? The referee didn't count it. Oh, my goodness. Oh. That was a finisher, and the ref just ignored it. There's no debate that that was a finisher or not. I mean, that was a triple power bomb. Oh, my goodness. And Mark Wildhawk, going for the tag there. And here comes Jack. Oh, man, goes wide open into Crimson. Of course, he's ticked. He's very ticked off over that decision. Who could blame him? I mean, I don't like Mark Wildhawk in the game, but come on, fair is fair. I mean, and look at Crimson. Crimson dodged a bullet there, and Jack might eat one here. And he does. That counted. So it's down to Andy and Mark, and now it's a tie. I don't know who's the legal man. I guess Mark is. Absolute horse manure. That is a call the law mistake. We need an investigation. That was by far one of the biggest mistakes I've ever seen on CTL. The worst thing till this day was 2K16, the table break. At, I forget what pay-per-view it was, TLC or something. That was the worst call ever. When Newsom Barafia's foot broke the table. Yeah, those tables are soft as feathers. That's why it broke that easy. I want to know who made that table. Probably came from China, since all their stuff breaks. And, oh man, Mark Wildhawk with the kick. And uh-oh, Crimson. Oh, man, this is not good. Mark Wildhawk's back. Oh, my goodness. And Crimson's taking full advantage of this mistake by the referee. I don't know. I mean, oh, man. And not only does Mark not eliminate Crimson, he gets his back through a barrier. Goodness gracious. And Andy's the final guy remaining here. Oh, man, this does not look good at all. And Crimson's going nuts. And now Crimson going after Andy. Crimson's on fire ever since he got that break. And, I mean, it's not his fault. It's not his fault that the referee cannot do his job. I mean, he's going to take full advantage of that. That is opportunist there. Don't blame him for this. Blame that referee who cannot... and to be honest, the Stock Boys get what they deserve. But it's not over yet. They got to deal with Andy still. But it's not looking good for Andy. And look at Andy here. Oh, nice move there. He's got to make a big comeback. He is the leader of the Stock Boys. It's not looking good for Andy. Oh, man. Andy's done. They called that. Wow. So, that is a finisher. This is going to be controversial. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There is more to come. What a controversial match. Mark Wildhawk is not going to shut up about this. You mark my word. He's going to say something next week. This was crazy. I'll see you guys later.